Morning, everybody.
Good morning, Rabbi.
There's an interesting Mishnah in Pirkei Avos in the ethics of our father. It says like this: one of the great sages of all time was Rabbi Yochanan ben Zakkai. He had 5 famous students, and he, in a sense, was able to keep Judaism together by sparing a whole town of Jewish Talmid Chacham at that time. Is a whole story for itself. But anyway, he goes like this: Amar lahem. He asks his students, "Su'u re'u, go out and see, and which way a man should cleave to. What is the most important thing a man should cleave to?" So the first one says, Rabbi Eliezer, he says, "Ayin tova." Person has to have a good eye. Rabbi Yeshua oimer chaverta. Rabbi Yeshua says, a good friend is very important. Rabbi Yosef omer shachintov, a good neighbor. Rabbi Shimon omer haroas, another. Rabbi Shimon says, one that could see the consequences of your actions and you see the future. You see what everything that you do will bring to. Rabbi Elazar omer leiv tov. Rabbi Elazar says, a good heart. So each one says something. Well, you can't just make it up out of thin air. Why does each one say what they're saying? So it's explained that they all quoted from the same pasuk in the Torah. He asked them, Ezel hi derech toiva, what's a good way? What's a good way? So how do you know what's good? Go into the Torah and see the first time the Torah uses the word good. The first time the Torah uses the word good is in creation. And the verse is, Vayar Elokim, and God saw, et ha'or, the light, kitov, that it's good. Vayavdil Elokim, and God separated bein ha'or uvein ha'choshech. So each one took their answer from this verse. The first one said, Ayin Tova, a good eye. The pasuk starts off with Vayar, and God saw, kitov, that it's good. So seeing is the first thing that has to do with good. So therefore he says that if you want to know what the good way a person should cleave to is Ayin Tova, to have a good eye. Vayar is to see, and Tov is good, you got to have a good eye. Not bad, he took it out of the pasuk. Then the next one came and said, wait a second. God created, there was darkness before that, then they created light. So they became friends. They were both mishmash together. You got to have a good friend. Then came the next one and said, yeah, but it says Vayavdil. God separated between the night and the day. First was night, and then there was day. So they're friends, they're neighbors. They're not friends. Friends are mamish literally together. Neighbors are next to each other. One serves at one time, one serves at the other time. Then came the fourth student said, wait a second. We know that the light was taken away. There was a special light that was shining, and when Adam sinned, God took it away, and he put it away for tzaddikim, for righteous people, for the holy people. They could see things that we can't see. That comes from that spiritual light. So then he says you have to see the future. We know that we're going to get that back when Mashiach comes. So what does that connect to us today? Seeing the future. See what your actions are going to bring to. Be careful. Then came Rabbi Eliezer, that he gets the prize he's the winner, right? He had the real answer. So he says, Lev Tov, a good heart. Where's a good heart coming from the whole story here? So if you count from the beginning of the Chumash until that pasuk, there's 32 words. 32 is Lev. You have to have a good heart. So to be able to have everything of all those things that you just said, you got to really read the whole Chumash. You got to know everything. You can't just read from the pasuk. So he deducted from this that 32 is Lev. A Lev is a good heart. So Vayar Elokim, to see and to be able to do all these things, it all starts with the heart. You have to open your heart to be able to see and to be able to feel and to be a good neighbor, to be a good friend, and to see the future. It all starts with the heart. So Hashem should help. We should open up our hearts. We should be able to feel for each other, and this itself will bring to all the good things. B'karav mamish amen with Mashiach now.